Hello, welcome to the 199 Unlisted podcast. My name is Frank. I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, we're in clothes, we're in an Oakland A's hat. So we're back with Tyler Spaghetti, my favorite person to look at. She has a video called, let's see, I Feel So Lost, Mental Health Talk. We all know from her past videos she is mentally dim. She has been captured by the woke mind virus. She is not female. She is not a woman. She is something she made up, blah, 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 female presenting. I know that's just stupid. There's only two genders. You can't make up a bunch of words and then at the end go female presenting. That's just stupid. She's not living in reality. Obviously, she's not happy with herself. Because if she was happy with herself, she would just go, yeah, I'm a girl. I'm a woman. Whatever word you want to. I like to use the word chicks, but whatever. See, she has 933 subscribers. That's her count. I think last time it was 931. I like to update every time we do the video just to see if they win. I mean, not win, gain or lose. This is 3 years old, 209 views, 4 comments, 2 from her responding to the same person. Okay, so let's see what this mentally ill person has to say.
Hey, what's up you guys? It's Tyler. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today, we have a mental health kind of ranty type video, so if you're a 30-year-old man here to hate on a 20-year-old girl, do it in my DMs.
No, I'm gonna do it behind your back and react to the video, all your videos, and make fun of you. That's what I've been doing. Okay? I am not gonna waste my time in your comments when no one comments on your video. I like how she thinks that there's millions of people watching this video and are gonna leave thousands of hate comments. And this is 3 years ago, so this is around then she had like 220 subscribers. Yeah, whatever. And that's the same with her tattoo video. She's like, I don't need people fighting in the comments. There's like no comments. I love it. I love it. I know when I talk about comments, I mean everyone knows I'm joking cuz I make it perfectly clear I'm the only one who watches my videos. Okay? And like when I get request, it's from X or I'll make a post on Craigslist. So I'm not even getting my requests to react to videos on YouTube. I'm getting it from other social media apps. But anyway,
And not in the comments so that other people don't see your negativity, because it's really not needed. Anyways, just saying.
how mentally deranged are you?
I am so confused on life. I don't know. How do y'all do this?
You're confused about your gender. I mean, you're just flat out retarded. So I'm not surprised.
How do y'all live and be happy? Because I don't understand. Um, this is me being honest. I tend to exaggerate emotions because I don't know.
You're a woman.
I have BPD,
Sure.
and major depressive disorder and anxiety.
Yeah, she went to TikTok and self-diagnosed herself. Because just being a regular white female American is kind of boring. And so if you want to like stand out, be different from the crowd, you got to change your gender. You like being, she has a boyfriend right now. So like being heterosexual is boring. So, she, switches it up, but then goes back to the boy. Like she's had a boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend during all these reaction videos. And the thing is, she obviously rather have a boyfriend. I just think, she's like, "Well, I can't be heterosexual. I gotta, like, be a little bit different." Like, everything about her seems to be, "I gotta be a little bit different." Like, even with, like, the stupid hair. Like, having, I don't know if it's natural blonde, but it's probably darker now because she's older, but, having natural blonde hair is really cool, and she looks best when her hair is blonde. But, she probably doesn't wanna do that because, well, everyone else is blonde. So I gotta mess up my hair and dye it anime colors. Like, she's just not happy being herself. But, that probably comes from, neglectful parents, and then, being caught up and then being really influenced by social media when she was, like, in ninth grade, because that's when she went trans. So, obviously, she doesn't have good parents if she's trans in ninth grade. So, this is a person that just had a weak foundation, which is why when she gives advice, we just laugh at it.
So, just in case you didn't know me, that's my deal. Um, but I've had problems literally my entire life,
Of course.
and I was always told, "Oh, they'll go away. Like when you get older, it'll be fine. It's just like anxiety because you're a teenager," and it doesn't go away. It never goes away, and I don't know. Will it ever go away? I don't know. Um, but I don't know. I always feel like I'm going to be unhappy with my life. Like I don't know what I need to do to make myself happy.
You need a hobby. And should probably like stop anything social media, stop. Women are really affected by social media in a negative way. I mean, there've been studies about it, so I'm not just saying it. So like I don't know, like women tend to use social media to compare themselves to other people. I use social media to look at endless pictures of hot chicks. You know what I'm saying? Endless. My X feed is K-pop idols, cosplayers, attention whores. It's like I'm like, wow. But obviously, I'm not comparing myself to them. Like, I don't feel like less of a person. I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, that goth girl has a nice dress. How come I don't have that? Oh man.
Happy with myself, if that makes sense. If you don't know me, I also have like a lot of physical problems that I have not yet figured out, so that's also stressing me out a lot because not only can I not find out anything about like my mental problems, I can't find anything about my physical problems either. So I'm just confused because I don't know what's wrong with me and I don't know how to fix it. So I'm just in this state of depression and pain, like physical pain and mental pain. And it just doesn't go away and I don't know what I need to do. Like I've tried.
Because you want to be a victim. You're a perpetual victim. You're just anything to not be normal. It's like it's kind of boring going, yeah, like my life is great. Because there's always those people. This is why I hate small talk. I used to have a job. It doesn't matter the job, but you used to have a job, and the people have their small talk. Hey, so how you doing? And I would say the same thing every time, or I wouldn't answer. Be like, yeah, good. Well, whatever. And then like let's just say the three times I made a mistake by going, how you doing? And it was like a long just and it went in one ear out the other, but it wasn't, oh yeah, good. It was like I was I'm not saying anything because I really wasn't paying attention, but it was just like blah 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 blah. I mean, I don't give a fuck. That's why I hate small talk. But and then when it wasn't me, I did hear it was like a guy and a girl, and it was, they both did the typical bullshit, how's your morning? And like one of the girls is like complaining about her boyfriend, and then that turned into like complaining about her bank statement, and then turning into like, I think I have cervical cancer. I was just like, what? I was, I was like, what the fuck? And they weren't talking to me. I could hear it, okay? But after she said that, I started laughing. But like, they were in their own world. They didn't know I was even listening to them because like I was laser focused doing something at a desk. So they, I had nothing to do with their conversation. I'm just like, dude, just say whatever. Traffic was heavy. Like, what are you doing? Just stupid people.
Tried medications for depression, anxiety, whatever, sleep. Um, they haven't done anything.
You don't need medication for sleep. These the the more medication a person has, the more mentally weak a person is. Like if you're taking pills for just whatever anxiety. Now, the pills, okay, I've taken pills for to get high. Like I took Xanax and I was like, "Whoa, this is good shit." All right. I was nice. But it's never been prescribed, but Xanax is for social anxiety. Like I don't understand. Now, I understand not wanting to be around people because people are stupid. But that's not anxiety. That's just you don't like stupid people, and the average person's stupid. So for a self-preservation aspect, I feel it's in everyone's best interest to avoid stupid people and avoid, I don't know I don't know if anyone else has the fatigue, but like avoid, black and brown people, avoid Muslims. That's not being racist. That's just pattern recognition. So it's like self-preservation. But I'm not stressed out about it. I can live life in a way where I don't have to interact with these groups. But if you can't sleep, I think that you complaining about not being able to sleep instantly as soon as you lay down, like or just get sleepy. Like if I really need to go to sleep for some reason, I would play oh, my neighbor's playing stupid music. I would play Marvel Rivals. And I'm not knocking the game. I love Marvel Rivals. Right now it's the only hero shooter I play because I can't play Overwatch because every character is gay. I can't stand it. And then during the month of June, they actually changed the maps to rainbow maps. I'm like, fuck this fag shit. I'm not playing Marvel Rival. I mean, I'm not playing Overwatch. Overwatch lost me, and I'm not exaggerating. When they made Soldier gay, they made the most manly character in the game gay. Like, what are we doing? And kids play the game. Imagine a game. I have to close the door. And you know the sad thing? That's not the neighbor. I mean, that's not my next door neighbor. That's my that's someone who lives like down the street. Like that's someone who's like 5 houses away. Okay? That's how loud their shit is. Like, dude, really? Anyway. Anyway, so like I'll play yeah, like cuz like Overwatch just went off the deep end. Okay? It just became like this gay game. According to like the world of Overwatch, it's like, basically like, like 40% of the world's population is gay because it's like they I don't know how many heroes are in the game now. Okay, but it was like they made Baptiste gay. They made um God, I haven't played in so long. I forgot everyone's name. They made Soldier gay. Um they made this lesbian chick. They made another lesbian chick. Then they made like this other gay guy. Like they just kept making, and you're like, dude, what are we doing? And it just became like really weird. I'm like, dude, this game is propaganda. And a game that has so many children that play, it's very evil to do that. And then if you use voice chat, and I don't use voice chat anymore, but I did when I was playing. And after they started making characters gay, people of all ages play this game. And so then you'll have children going, what does it mean? They made Farrah a lesbian? What does that mean? And you're like, oh my God. So I'm just trying to imagine like parents having to talk to their children about this stuff they don't want to talk about because they're playing a video game. It's like, what are we doing? So yeah, I had to completely stop playing that game. So I went to Paladins. Paladins is a great game. It's a good hero shooter. The characters are better looking and it's not woke. It's just whatever. But then Marvel Rivals came out and like the characters in Marvel Rivals are like really hot. The characters in Paladins are hot, but in Marvel Rivals it's really hot. So I just started playing that. Anyway, to get to the point of this, if I have to get to sleep, I'll just play Marvel Rivals, and like after I want to say like half an hour, I'll get sleepy, and it's not because the game's boring. It's just like I'm good at the game, and so I get bored if I'm good at something, and so I'll just get bored and I'll get sleepy and I'll just like go to sleep. Like I'll pass out playing, but it takes like I don't know, like half an hour maybe. So like there's but like if she was me, she would be like, oh well, I have to go to the doctor and get pills. Like there's so many, or like read a book if you can't go to sleep. Like just do something that you've done a lot that would make you bored. Watching Fast and the Furious puts me to sleep. Like the first movie because I've seen it a couple times. So it's like okay, like there's like non-medical ways to fix things. Like sleepy, that's like easy.
Anything. I've tried multiple. No, I was a child, so I don't know. Um, but I don't want to take medications. I've tried meditating. I've tried getting off of social media. I've tried not being in a relationship. I've tried being in a relationship. I've tried going outside, like getting more sleep. Oh, never mind. I get too much sleep. Like, I don't know.
It just sounds like you want problems.
I don't know what I need to do. I've tried having a steady sleep schedule. I've tried getting up early in the morning. I've tried being off like social media, following people that make me upset. And it just doesn't.
Why would you follow people that make you upset in the first place? That's stupid. Anyway,
Nothing has worked for my brain. I don't know.
it's because you're stupid.
I don't know. No, I do. I don't have a therapist. I've tried therapy.
It's because you're stupid.
Didn't work for me. It made me feel worse. Now, given I did have a really bad therapist.
How would you know that it's a bad therapist? Like, she goes into the therapist. She sits down, and I'm assuming it's a female therapist. She sits down across from her. The therapist pulls out a gun and goes, "We're gonna play Russian roulette." Now, okay, that's a bad therapist.
I'm not gonna talk about that right now, but she upset me a lot.
Oh, sure.
Um,
Which means that's code for she wanted me to take accountability, or she told the truth. That's all that means, because people hate the truth, and especially women hate accountability. All of their problems are other people's faults. So same with her. How many videos have we watched of her where she has had a horrible customer story? Okay, no one should have that many horrible customer interactions. Okay, but it's always the customer's fault, never her fault. And the common factor is her. So like, I understand having two bad customer interactions, but not like 8. That's weird.
But tried that. I should get back into it. I'm just nervous, and also I have a lot of other things going on right now, and I don't know if I can dedicate like a day every week or two going to a therapist. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I tried that. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's like people love to tell me what to do, and then when I say I've tried that, I've done that, it doesn't work, or it's like I don't want to do that, they're like, oh no, 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 you have to do it my way. It's like this. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Well, then don't ask for help. You're getting advice but don't like the advice. So that's still a you problem.
Um, I'm physically in pain all the time. Like holding this phone up with my wrist. I popped my wrist out of place opening a bottle of water. So,
Okay, that's got to be a huge exaggeration. I'm not. I know it can happen. You can pop your wrist out of place. Like I got into a fight and that happened to me, but it got put back instantly. But that's whatever. I'm just saying, like I know it can happen, but it, it happened from like a fight. I have no idea how you can twist a water bottle cap top and your wrist gets dislocated. Are you serious? I mean, like Mr. Glass didn't have that problem. I just don't believe her. Maybe she strained a muscle in her arm, but she did not do that to her wrist. I'm just not buying that. I mean, I think that, and she said at the beginning she does exaggerate. I think that's an exaggeration, but whatever.
like, I can't even exist. It feels like I can't open a bottle of water. I can't walk up the stairs.
Oh
I can't
Lord.
walk in general, barely. Like, I don't know. Um, it just feels like nothing. It feels like everything is telling me that I should not be alive. If that makes sense. I don't know. That's sad.
You probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. You're probably one of those people who are alive because of modern technology. Like if we lived, like let's say if like we lived in the 1700s, she probably wouldn't make it. Maybe she'd make it to 25. Let's say if she lived in like the 1500s, she'd probably make it to 20. Let's say she lived in the 1300s, she like probably make it to 12 years old. Like she's probably like one of those people. Like if she was born in the, caveman days, she'd like last 5 years. Okay? Yeah, that is true. Like humans were hardier. The further back you go, humans were made out of tougher stuff basically. Well, like the ones that lived a long time. And the ones that weren't fit, survival of the fittest, they just didn't make it. But she has taken the victim mentality and has turned it up to level 9,000. I mean, it is that bad, and it's almost like she's proud, like she can't walk apparently. Like the obviously, taking out the people with serious injuries or people in wheelchairs, but the average human being can walk. And so she can't do that. She just wants to stand out. That's what this crap is. Okay. And then she's in pain every day. I mean, is it really pain? Or is it, and especially with guys, like any guy who's played sports has some kind of whatever injury that just maybe linger, But you don't hear the average guy going, "Oh yeah, I can't do this, I can't do that, blah blah." It's just like it's just a part of life. I don't know, like I really think it's just her need to stand out. Like my neck hurts all the time. And I told you that story because my girlfriend pushed me down a flight of stairs. Oh no, but then I fixed it. I did some chiropractor stuff. I fixed it. But if I sleep the wrong way or something like that, my neck will hurt a little bit. Just a little bit. Like I'm not saying, oh my god, I can't do anything. No, it's not like that. I'm just saying. But you never hear me complain about it. It's a funny story. I had a girlfriend, blah blah blah. I told it so many times on this podcast. Well, I actually told it twice. But like I I don't make it my personality. Like I don't make it my personality that I whatever, like hurt my wrist. It's like the people who like, and I'm sure someone watching has known a person like this. The person who makes their personality, um, I like I like hot sauce. Like you ever notice people who like I like hot spicy food. Like, oh, I love that. I knew I worked with a girl. Her personality was I like hot stuff, spicy stuff, whatever. There is a mom and pop burger place next to our job, and like they gave away like like some places will give away like free peanuts with food. I think like Five Guys has that. But they gave away like free peppers. I'm not a pepper person. I don't know what it is, but it was just a free peppers. They're like that big. Yeah, they were green. And oh, it might have been jalapenos, maybe. I don't know, whatever. And so like, you could just like they're free, just like, you get a scooper, and you could put them in a bag, and you eat them with your burger, your fries, whatever. And then like, she would like, and so you'd like bring back to work. Her name was Angie, and she would start eating them, and she would just eat them like this, and she was like, I love hot stuff. And then she put hot sauce on the pepper, and she'd just be like, "Oh yeah, this is my thing." I was thinking, you're retarded. And then like if someone was like, "Oh, I can't eat that," she's like, "I can. I like hot stuff." Like, how many times are you gonna say that? And be like, "Oh, just give it to Angie." She's like, "Yeah, yeah, it's me. I like hot." Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, I like Asian chicks. Imagine if my personality was based on that. Oh, it is though, actually. Mm.
Depressing, but that's the point of this video. And also, my hair is a freaking mess, and it's annoying me. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm very confused. I feel like I'm stuck.
I get the feeling she's gonna complain about someone in the parking lot, because someone did drive by, and she's acting extra stupid. So,
Like where I'm at, and I'm never gonna be. Why do I have my seatbelt on? I'm not driving.
you're just stupid.
I'm gonna stop doing that. There's no point in that. But I feel like I'm stuck.
What if she was driving the whole time? Like, not pay attention to anything, like doing her extra Emily impression, just like, oops, red light. Oh Lord.
As this person, and I don't want to be this person because I'm so fucking sad all the time. Like, I don't even have motivation to do anything anymore because, oh, I have to get up out of bed. Like, I might pass out, I might get sick, I might pop something out of my body out of place. My left shoulder is always somewhat out of place. I don't know when that started happening, but it's literally never in place anymore. And it's like shooting pain up and down like my arm all day, every day.
Isn't that from the COVID shot? She said when she got the COVID shot, her arm hurt for days. and she started having pain all over. And that's another thing. Like a lot of her health problems didn't start until she got the COVID shot and then like a booster. I don't know if she's one of these people who've got like 5 boosters, but I do know a lot of her physical health problems didn't start until the COVID shot. And from looking at her, page, she has gone to the doctor at least 4 more times. At least where she's made a video about it, like she's at the doctor's office, and uh, yeah, like that all started from the COVID shot. But she was one of those people who was, a sheep basically. So
And it just doesn't stop. And my knees are popping out of place randomly.
of course, your knees are.
So walking has been really hard. Walking up and down the stairs, like I have to jump most of the time because I can't put weight
what?
on my left knee.
Wait. But jumping, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe she has syphilis. Because if you have advanced syphilis, it messes with your joints. But like you won't even know that you have it. It's just you have messed up joints. Look into it.
My elbow.
Remember, when she was in 9th grade, she was dating men in their late 20s and 30s, whatever. Which is really weird because she was trans in 9th grade, so she was pretending to be a boy. So does that mean that it's all kinds of weird?
My left elbow. It's really my left side of my body that's really messed up. This guy's like sitting in his trunk looking at me, so I'm sorry, I'm kind of distracted.
Why be distracted too? Like, look at that face. Jesus. You're in a parking lot and you're talking to your phone, and the guy who's in the truck probably just looked over there. He's not staring at her, because you know what? People don't give a fuck about other people. They're doing their own thing. He doesn't give a rat's ass about you, lady. But in your warped mind,
Weird.
weird.
But I don't know. It just feels like I don't know. It feels like I shouldn't be alive. Like I said, I don't know.
No, you're probably right. Like you're alive because of modern technology. Like if we had to hunt and gather, you probably wouldn't make it. Like if we had to, or lived in the time where we had to farm and fight dragons, you probably wouldn't last. I, I get it. You weren't. You are here because we are a advanced species, and that's okay. Get over it. Get a hobby. Live on.
I went to my doctor yesterday. I'm 20 years old. I said that earlier. I don't have any past history of problems or anything. But my blood pressure is really freaking high. Not super high, but like for my age, it's high.
Okay, the for high blood pressure, the first thing you should always do is change your diet, because that is the foundation to like your weight is your diet. Like you can exercise every day. If you eat horrible food, you might gain weight still. Like you can't exercise your way out of a bad diet. Same with the high blood pressure. The easiest way to fix high blood pressure is to completely change. I mean, if your diet is bad, so like, and I know it's the most common sense thing, like, don't eat fast food, don't eat processed food. I mean, it's basically that simple. Avoid processed food, avoid fast food. The common sense stuff, like greased, like stuff like that. And obviously, it's moderation with everything, but like I can't tell you the last time I drank a soda, unless ginger ale soda. In that case, it was a couple of months ago. But I'm talking about like soda, like like Coca-Cola. I can't tell you. Well, I think I can tell you. It might have been like 3 years ago. I had like a Jack and Coke. Okay, but that's like 3 years ago. So like soda just so soda is just pure garbage. And I'm surprised that soda is legal because I've seen people add like one other household product to soda and it like removes rust. Like like what? Like soda comes off as very bad for you, but anyway.
Um, I think it was either 144 or 147 over 97.
Oh wow.
That's high.
Yeah, like the last time I remember taking my blood pressure, I was like 120/75, or it was either like 125/70 or 120/75, something like that. And the doctor was like, "You're the coolest guy in the room." I'm like, "I know."
Um, and my pulse is like 120 sitting down. At least that's what it was at the doctor. Now that can be a little higher because of anxiety, but I did not feel anxious at all. Um, but those were my recorded things on, like, during my appointment: high blood pressure and a high pulse. I told my doctor, my pulse has been like 150 when I go into work. It's usually like 130. And I'm telling her, like, I don't know why it's gone up, but I feel really bad. And she's like, "Oh, your blood pressure's fine. Your heart rate." She listened to my heart and she was like, I don't think it's 120. I think it's okay. Like, I literally just got my heart rate and blood pressure monitored, and you're gonna tell me that my heart rate is not 120 when that's literally what was just measured? And then you're gonna tell me that my high blood pressure is not.
I think what they're trying to say is it's probably higher because you're in the hospital, and so you're nervous, so things are higher. I think that's what they're implying.
A problem. I've seen this doctor before. I actually had a video on it. I think I posted it last week. Um, she was so nice. I loved her. But oh my god, dude, she's telling me my high blood pressure and my pulse is fine and that it's good. And I literally paid $20 for her to tell me that my iron is low and that my blood pressure and pulse is fine.
Low iron is bad because I had a girlfriend who was having some problems. I don't really know, just some medical problems. And she went to the doctor, and the problem stemmed from her having really low iron in her blood. It was actually affecting the way she talked. Like she would talk and she would sound drunk. Like I was like, what? And I just remember talking to her on the phone. I'm like, what happened? It's like sounds like there's a bunch of marbles in your mouth. And she's like, the doctor said. I'm like, I'm not gonna bother. But anyway, it was like low iron, and she had to like change her diet or take pills or whatever. But it didn't take that long to fix, actually. But like you don't realize that iron's like a serious thing until you meet someone who actually had a iron deficiency and iron deficient. I'm sober, so it's hard to talk. I talk better drunk, which is really sad.
Like, what? What? I don't know. I'm really, like, pissed off about that because what do you mean I'm fine? You're gonna tell me I'm fine? I'm not fine.
No, 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 no. You are fine. You don't want to be fine. You want to be a victim. It's that simple. You want to be a victim. So you have a doctor telling you you're okay, but if you're okay, it just means you're just like a regular, normal person. So you don't want that. You want to stand out. Victim status. Now you belong in a community. You're not just an average white girl. Now you're a victim. Crazy, obviously.
Anyways, I have to get an echo done If you saw my last
An echo? She probably means EKG.
video, then you know a little bit about that. But I have to do that now. I have that next month in March, yes, not May. We're not in May. And then I have a rheumatologist appointment in April. So I'm going to eventually figure things out, maybe, or at least I'm trying to figure things out. I have no idea if they're gonna actually figure anything out. I don't know. I don't have high hopes. I've seen so many people that have like the same problems as me,
No,
and
they
you just have
don't.
to get lucky and find a doctor that knows what they're talking about and that will listen to you, instead of being like, oh no, you're fine, it's just anxiety or like whatever. Like, I don't know. I feel bad, dude. I feel bad physically, I feel bad mentally. Like, I don't know what to do with my life anymore. Like,
When did it become popular to have your baseball cap brim flat? Like I think I think that was like a hip hop thing, cuz like I've noticed it's like I first noticed like it was black guys that started doing that where I don't have one like I was looking like I have a bunch of hats, but like every hat I have, I take it and I bend the brim. I was looking to see if any of the hats I had were like straight. None of them are, but it's like when did it become a thing where your hat was like straight and you kept the sticker? like I remember in high school or whatever, um, walking around with a new shirt and the tag, the tag was on, and it was so funny. And so what happened? We're having the tag on your whatever item of clothing went from being funny, stupid, or borderline embarrassing, but like not in a serious way, to like where it's cool to have it look normal, like straight, and have the tag on. Like what happened? Like what happened in the culture? But I mean, that's got to be some hip hop stuff, because I obviously don't watch hip hop or rap or anything like that. Um, but it has to be from like some rap video that was popular, and then everyone copied it. It has to be. But I think it's stupid. Like every time I get a hat, the first thing I do is bend it like this. That's the first thing I do. But whatever. Like you don't see baseball players with like hats like that, do you? Because like I think of baseball players when I see baseball. They're called baseball hats, stuff. But anyway, whatever. I'm bird walking.
I got a promotion last year.
I
I
don't
got a
care.
raise
I
last
don't
week.
care.
I'm doing really good in my job,
Good for
but
you.
I feel like a fucking failure.
Because you are.
I got accepted into college a couple weeks ago, but I still feel like I'm doing nothing with my life.
Yeah, because you want to be a victim. You have a job. You you just enrolled in college. Those are normal things. There's really nothing special about any of this stuff. So you got to find a problem. I mean, that's really what's going on. You know, it is what it is.
Like, nothing that I do is going to be enough for me, and I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why. Um, but that's kind of like, hello. That's kind of like my point, is I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to have balance in my life. I've tried like doing, what's it called? I don't know. But like, I'm done with my shower after work, and then I like kind of relax, and I'm just like breathing, and I'm saying things that I'm thankful for, and that's been nice. But like, that doesn't fix anything. Having a positive attitude doesn't fix anything.
You're a
I've tried that.
moron.
I did that. It worked for me for a little bit. But then it's like I'm just lying to myself repeatedly saying that I'm happy when I'm not. Like I'm just telling myself, "Oh, I'm good with this." When I'm not. I'm not good with it. So I don't know. I've tried a lot of crap and it just hasn't worked for me and I'm not really sure what to do. But sorry, I'm in pain.
Of course.
um,
Of course you're in pain.
but I have no idea what I was gonna say. Um, when I was a kid, I still do. I love going outside. I want to go to like the zoo. I want to hike. I want to go see things. I want to do new things. But I can't even do that. I'm in so much pain. Like I'm just sitting here right now. I feel like my body is getting crushed into like I don't know, like the sky is falling down on me and I'm being smushed into a puddle and all my bones are just like breaking in pieces. So I can't even like go out and do things. I can, but it's extremely painful and I have heart problems. I don't know what the freaking problem.
The heart problems happen from the vaccine. She didn't have it until then. It is what it is, man. Okay, so this is my ringtone.
I'm a stressed out 19-year-old who has nothing but time, but I don't want to use the time. I'll sit in my bed and cry.
Did you hear that? Go one more time. It's her, but she's my ringtone from a video way back.
I'm a stressed out 19-year-old who has nothing but time, but I don't want to use the time. I'll sit in my bed and cry.
She's so dramatic. I'm a stressed out 19-year-old who has time, but I don't know how to use the time, so I'll just sit in my bed and cry. Like she's such a drama queen. Oh my god. It's like every video of hers, she says something like that. He's like, dude, just shut up. Your life is fine.
Problems are because my doctor says I'm fine.
Cause you are.
I'm not fine.
You are. You just don't want to
Like,
be.
what the hell? What do you mean? Like, sorry. That made me really mad. As you can tell. But
Dumbass.
I don't know what to do. Like, I can't just sit in bed or then I'm depressed and I'm just sitting in bed and I'm not doing anything. And it doesn't.
Hobbies, people. I don't understand how you don't have a hobby. I love, and it's obvious. I love K-pop. I can get lost in fake K-pop news all day if I want. Okay? Or I can look at fan edits cuz I mean, people make some fan fiction about K-pop. Like they will take a regular video and edit it, and you're like, "What?" It'll look like like they try to make it look like they're dating. Like people love making it look like if let's say it's a K-pop group of like five girls, they try to make it. They edit it so it looks like two of these girls are dating and one of them's jealous, and then they'll. I don't, it's peak fan fiction. Or like I'll play video games. Video games are very entertaining for me. I can play for hours. I am not bored. Okay, and then I do stuff like this. Like this is my hobby because I obviously I'm not making money off of it. Um, so like doing this is like I've no excuse to be bored. I have something to do, and I think because she's bored, maybe she's overthinking stuff. I don't know. But then there've been times in my life where like I couldn't do anything because like I like got hurt playing a sport or something like that. So like I'm not gonna be playing a game or something like that. Um, but then there was TV. I don't know. Like I've never had the problem of not finding entertainment. So, and then let's just say I'm just in bed, even though I don't have a bed. It's never been an issue because I don't know. It's maybe she's just not mentally strong, or just maybe she's mentally weak. I don't know. I can't relate to her problems. I really can't. And also maybe like, and also like, cause I've always had walls covered with stuff I like. So even if I was bored, I'm really not bored. I just lean back and I look at a picture of Rebecca from Cyberpunk, or Lucille from Ive, or Lucille from Ive again, or Jury from Street Fighter. I don't know. Like I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. I think she's not in an environment. See, like I am mentally stimulated right now. I think that's her problem. Like she's so bored, her mind's going to a place where she has to be different. I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know we have reacted to, well, not all her videos, but like we've reacted to like 50 of her videos. And I really don't know this person. Like this cuz I can't relate to her. I really can't. And she is a great example of what not to be. And that's kind of what she is. And unfortunately, just looking at the thumbnails of her latest video, she hasn't changed.
I don't know. I don't know. I would love to like go on a hike. I want to go on a hike
No one's
so bad,
stopping
but
you.
I'm
No one's
so
stopping
tired.
you.
I'm exhausted all the time. I can.
Change your diet. If you're really tired all the time, it's because of your diet. It's that simple. Okay, like, and see, I think I eat well because um well, because I don't eat like junk food. So like the only time I feel tired is after like working out or something like that, or like going on a long walk or something. You know. Now I'm assuming like I don't know what it's like to be like that losing a step thing. So I'm assuming when I was 20, I had a lot more energy. I'm just under that impression. Okay, so I'm not saying like I feel like I'm 15. Um, but like I went from being like peak in shape, healthy to like having a stroke. So I went from like my energy level being a 10 to being a 2. So I don't so I really can't compare the energy thing, cuz like after having a stroke, I was always tired. And so that became the new normal. Okay. So now my new normal is I don't feel tired though. So like, I'm just saying, like, the only time I felt tired was a 5 year span, maybe. It took me about 5 years to finally feel like I didn't have a stroke, roughly about 5 years. Um, but anyway, uh, so other than like serious medical condition, I never feel like, oh my god, I'm so tired. So like she needs, and I know it. Like I'm not a doctor, but it's just common sense. The food you put into your body is what affects your body the most. So I mean, obviously that's why people who do drugs aren't as healthy as people who don't do drugs. Like people who eat fast food or obviously aren't as in good shape as people who eat like carrots every whatever. It's just basic stuff, like people who drink water every day versus people who drink soda every day. There is obviously the people who drink water are healthier and probably have more energy because the easier the food is to digest in your body, the more energy it has. So like if you're eating like a bunch of junk food, there's a lot of like extra crap and preservatives, additives, food coloring, whatever. It's just like crap you don't need, and your body has to process that, and it saps the energy out your body. That's why when you just eat like whatever, I'm just gonna use carrots, a carrot. Well, there's no extra work your body has to do. So that's why you have more energy. That's why you're healthier. But this is like common knowledge. Like I'm not saying something that you have to like be a doctor to know. Okay,
I could get 12 hours of sleep and be exhausted.
because 12 hours of sleep is too much. Sleeping too much is just as bad as not sleeping enough.
Like, I don't know. I don't know what I need to do with my life, is the point. I don't know. But I'm trying my best.
No, you're not.
So, that's my video for this week. Is I'm depressed and I don't know what I'm doing. And if you feel the same way, that's cool. If you did feel the same way and then you somehow fixed it, please help me.
No, I'm not gonna help you.
I don't know. I'm not really on Instagram, but like,
I know.
if you want to DM me, I will check it maybe like once a week or something. If you want to send me a hate comment, do it on Instagram, not on here, because nobody needs to see your negativity. As I said, you don't need to hate on me and then affect other people.
You know, when you post a YouTube video, if you really don't want hate comments, turn the comments off. It's that simple. Don't tell people how to internet. It just doesn't work.
You know what I mean? I don't know, but that's my thing. I don't know. I just don't. I got asked this by my manager a couple days ago, like, what do you want in your life? And I'm like, I have no idea. I don't even know if I'm gonna be alive. I felt that way for like my whole life. It's like, I didn't think I was gonna be alive at 20. I don't feel like I'm gonna be alive at 25. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm doing. I always had a plan for my life. It's like I wanted to work at a zoo or like a vet for reptiles. I can't even like stand up. I can't walk around a zoo like carry.
You're a fucking moron. So what does she do at work then? I've worked at PetSmart. You're pretty much standing up the whole time. So how has she worked at PetSmart for 2 years if she can't stand up? Yeah, exactly.
Carrying shit. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. I can't find crap that like makes me happy to do, if that makes sense. I like my job. It's comfortable. It's nice. I know how to do it. I do good at it. But I don't want to do this forever. I can't do this forever. So I don't know what route I need to take to have like something permanent in my life that's going to work for me for the future. But anyways, that's my video. I have to go to work. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Not next week, but the week after that, unless something goes wrong, which is entirely possible because I don't know what's going on in my life right now. I have so many freaking doctors and random crap that I'm doing, and I don't know. I'm depressed, boy. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? Anyways, weird person. I will see y'all in due time. Goodbye.
It's over. Anyway, um, yeah, lots of I don't care in that one. Anyway, so it's over. We can rejoice now. You have a good Monday. Have a good Tuesday. Have a good Wednesday. Have a good Thursday. Have a good Friday. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.